Hey, what's going on, guys? We're with Mike Pag, driver of Excalibur. We got Big Bird over here.
Howdy.
Do it, boys. What's going on, Mike? How are you, big guy?
We're doing good. The weather's good here in Atlanta. All the rain's gone, and we're ready.
I think you're about to bring a shower to the track because you're about to shower a bunch of parts on the track. Fiberglass, maybe.
Yes, fiberglass will be a little better. Parts-wise, no. We want to do as good as possible and have the trucks drive off the track so we can go home. We haven't been home in 2 months.
Holy cow.
So we want to go home and relax.
What's your favorite fast food joint?
Oof. McDonald's is hitting pretty good. I mean, just to go up there and hit it, McDonald's is good. Strawberry cream pie.
Nice.
Pretty good. But In-N-Out, all-time fave.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my dad loves In-N-Out. We love In-N-Out.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. So you've been over to California quite often.
Yep.
What is your favorite place to go over there?
What do we do over there? Oh, we went to Disneyland.
Oh, Disneyland.
Yeah, it's not food. You can't talk about food all the
Sorry,
time.
sorry.
No, Disneyland was pretty fun. I got like 2 days off, so we just went to Disneyland.
Nice.
So you're finally going to be home next week. You'll be able to fix the bodies up, make sure trucks are 24/7 looking good. Because, yeah.
We're not fixing the body up. It's a brand new body.
Oh, even
Ooh.
better.
But it's a brand new special body.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's it. I can't
Very
talk
nice.
about it anymore.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Saying
This is special.
special.
I like
There
that.
for Denver.
Nice.
So,
All right, sweet. So, obviously, the sun was giving you guys problems yesterday, and the dust, but the dust was mainly for our wonderful eyes. So, since the sun's going to be up higher and better time to be able to go out there and freestyle and do skills, how much more excited are you today than yesterday?
oh, I'm definitely more excited. The sun was really bad. I posted a little picture yesterday that showed pretty much what it looked like in the truck. You can't see a single thing. So I tried to find my way around the track as best as possible. And we're gonna be happy today. The sun's gonna be high. We go a little earlier and freestyle, and then we're gonna send it. Nick was sending it yesterday. He was hyped about it. I'm hyped. I want to go send it and hopefully get another freestyle one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
A little bit of a technical question here for you. A new racing style here. Usually it's straight line coming from opposite ends, but now that you have a few loops that you have to do, you out of your family probably have the best racing record currently right now in this season. How are you feeling with this new track? I know Ryan Anderson, Cole, a few others were saying they love the racing style. Do you like this one, and would you like to see it again here next year if you get the chance?
Oh yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of the straight line. It's old school. I think it was just too long, so they added 2 berms. It's kind of like an S course,
Right.
and it's perfect. And no, we're happy about the racing. We did pretty good in practice. Did pretty good yesterday. Got in the semifinals, and hopefully we can go back in the finals like we did in Seattle.
Most important question of the day. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
1, 2, and 3.
You heard it. Mike Pag, Excalibur. What's going on, guys? We're here with Nick Pagliarulo, driver of Kraken. Nick, what's going on, buddy? And we got TJ Big Bird in the house. How is your day going, bud?
Man, it's going great. We're here. It's a beautiful day here, a Sunday here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. We had a good night last night. We're ready to turn it up a couple more notches for this afternoon and hopefully get away with some kind of win today. I got a bye run going in. I had a pretty fast time in racing, good skills, and I had a good freestyle going. So maybe we'll get an overall with this momentum that we're going with.
Nice. I'll start our conversation off with yesterday. Freestyle. Everybody was putting around here. They're just trying to survive the track. You came out. You got like 20, 30 feet of air. Everybody around me was cheering. How are you feeling about the freestyle competition today, now that the sun potentially won't be in your eyes like it was yesterday?
Right, as you're saying, the sun coming back toward turn 1 really makes it very difficult because you can't see anything. You're going in blind. So it really kills a lot of our momentum. But now going in, and like you're saying, I was going big from the start. The first 4 hits were probably the 4 biggest hits of the night. So I'm going in there, going to do the same stuff again, go with those big 4 hits because I got to go out early. I didn't get to finish my run the way I wanted to, so now I got to go in the front of the pack before all the heavy hitters see what I did and say, I got to do that. So I get a little bit of advantage now. Get to start early, get to kick it off strong, and that means I got to have all these other drivers behind me have to turn it up for me.
Awesome, man.
So, are you a big chicken fingers or chicken tenders kind of guy?
I am a big chicken tenders kind of guy. I love me some good chicken tenders.
So, I don't know if I've ever asked you this, but where did the name Kraken come from?
So it actually was on a list of many different monster truck names I'd had as a kid. This was before we had our own monster trucks. This probably had been 15 plus years ago. Came back from a Monster Jam show, started writing names on the list. This was happened to be one of them. A couple lists went by. This one still stayed up at the top, and it kind of just stuck with me. Started doing some drawings after that, and then got to turn 18 when we started to build my truck. And my dad asked me, what truck do you want to look for? And I was like, this is the one I want. It's been my dream truck. So we went ahead and with it.
Looking good, always in purple. I know I say this every day. That always fit part, but always purple is definitely your color for sure. I like it.
So I got an important question. So since we're big chicken guys here, what's your order you get from B-Dubs or Buffalo, wherever you go? What's your order? You get a 12 wing, you get boneless, you get bone. What do you do?
I think it really just depends on the day.
Yeah.
I can vary. So if I'm feeling like a chicken tenders kind of day, I'm gonna get some chicken tenders. But if I'm feeling wings, I might get a 20 count of buffalo wings. Man, who knows?
Right.
You don't know.
Sometimes we don't want the saucy fingers. We want just nice clean meal.
Exactly. You just want some dipping sauce. That's about it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I gotta find me a nice garlic parm and sweet Thai chili.
There you go. That sounds good.
Yeah.
He goes over the board. We got Nick here. He's ready to get squiddy with it.
Thank you. Give it up for Nick Pagliarulo. Crackin'. Hey, what's going on? Zack Garner, Wild Side, running the Hardy Body this weekend. Day number 1 was pretty solid for you. You ran a good performance. I think you were pretty happy. I think you wanted to do a little more. The truck decided to take a nap on you and freestyle off the backflip. How you feeling today, bud?
You know what? Coming back in here today, we're hoping the truck stays together for racing. We were laying down a heater, and then the rear end blew out. So it pulled me off to the left, and then 5-second penalty. You know how all that goes, but being able to come back out here today, I'm going to try to redeem myself in racing. We want to get a win finally. It's been too long since we won some racing here in the stadium. Going to go out there, have some fun, and freestyle. Even if we can't see, we're going to point, shoot, see what we can hit.
Like a rocket ship.
I'll say the last time you were here was 2021, and you won. Was it overall or racing? I don't remember.
2-wheel overall.
2-wheel overall. Okay.
Somehow.
So I know the sun's been giving you guys a lot of problems yesterday. Can't see crap. But hey, you got a better day today. You got sun higher up, and you got a lot of good feeling of the track.
A lot of good feeling.
It's always the good feels.
The best feels.
So obviously today's gonna be a lot better. From today versus yesterday, how much more knowledge or more can you talk about the track now than yesterday since you drove it down?
Today will probably be a little bit drier just because the sun has been baking on it since yesterday. But going back into it today, with the sun being higher, hopefully we can see going towards turn 1 because that's where all the booters were. We all couldn't see them to hit them. So being able to come out here today, hopefully with that being higher, we can actually see them. Hopefully get some pretty decent little sins and hopefully take away a win. But either way, we're going to go out, have fun, and hopefully this thing drives off. If not, it'll be a pretty normal state for it.
Speaking of racing, now this racing competition, usually it's straight line. When you came in 2021, it was straight line. And this is the first year they changed it. And I know that you haven't gotten that racing when you've wanted, but you know your equipment can do it. You know you can do it. And I'm pretty sure you can drive, right?
It depends on the day. But yeah, coming in here, I was so excited for more straight line racing. Being an independent, you know how much we all love straight line racing. No matter what, it's always the fastest, kind of most competitive style of racing. But the S-curves with some berms, we all know I love some berms. So being able to come out here, hit a good berm, and hopefully go from there and see what we can do.
The biggest berm guy right here. He's the world finals champ for a reason. He made it through the berms, took the win. Well, Zack Garner, Wild Side, any final thoughts?
Sure. Is it time?
Oh.
You have a driver wing.
I don't think Zach wants to ride with Kermit, but
do you think Kermit is good luck or bad luck?
The last time he was on Dad's truck, he blew a motor.
And he also almost won. He backflipped. I think it was a good time. He got second place wherever that was.
So we're being denied Kermit for a year.
Easily.
I've had the same motor all year, and I want to keep it that way.
I like that. Easily. Hey, I got an important question to end it off. How many licks does it take to get a center of a Tootsie Pop?
I get 2 in, and then I bite it.
Smart guy. Big smart guy here, and then he runs it over. Well, thank you, Zach.
Just eat it.
Oh, a big eater?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Come on, man. You said bit it up. Yep.
My bad. Bit it. Well, Zack Garner, Wild Side, 2.5 to get to center of a Tootsie Pop. You heard it. Hello, we're here with Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. Ryan, great to see you. I had a question about racing. You said you love this racing competition. It's the biggest track you go to for racing. And with the berms, do you like it more than the straight line? And what's your thoughts on if it could come back and be more of a bigger racing style next year?
So I definitely, there's a nostalgia about the straight line drag, man. That's just a lot of fun. Makes me think of like West Leb and all those cool places that I want to be going to still. But this zigzag, the berms, is so much fun to hit. I love riding foolers and side-by-sides, especially with my son race. So to be able to go in the berm and sling dirt, and you can feel the truck biting extra. So that's a lot of fun to me. And then throwing that in a more technical style course into this humongous place, I think it has to happen. I mean, nowhere else do we have this big of a footprint, and we haven't really taken good advantage of that. So I'm glad to see Monster Jam starting to work their way that way. So I want them to use this place as our testing grounds. Like, all right, we got more room than anywhere else in the world by 5 times. Let's use it. Let's get wild with it. So next year, I hope they amp it up even more. I want to see some big gaps, maybe some step ups in the track, man, something wild for the racing course. This place has got the room for it. We got the dirt. The track loves it. So, man, I'm stoked for it. So, yeah, the racing's awesome here. I love it. There is something about straight line drag that's awesome, but this new zigzag design, I love it.
Awesome.
So Cam and I were talking last night, and it was about one of the World Finals where you almost won, but you you jumped over each other, and it was muddy.
Yep.
And you hit the
concrete barrier.
Yep. He was telling me that they moved that concrete barrier because someone else hit it before you, and it was not put back in the proper spot.
Well, to be honest with you, I couldn't tell because I couldn't even see where I was going. It was raining so hard. And honestly, as much as I would like to have won that for sure, that was still the sickest race in my history for sure, and potentially Monster Jam history. Like, it was so cool. I remember Frank Warner lining me up and laughing hysterically because it was just like raining sideways, straight hurricane status, and we're going to take off a race. I mean, it was awesome. So I would take that loss any day to make that race happen again. It was so cool. Yeah, it was just crazy, man, especially with Brandon, so much history with Brandon and the family and me. So it was so awesome to have him lined up against me too. And who else better to beat Son of a Digger than a Gravedigger? So I couldn't ask for a better turnout. And that barrier may have been moved, but you know what? Made it for a freaking awesome race.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan, for taking the time. We appreciate you. Give it up for Son of a Digger, Ryan Anderson.
Excuse me, Armadillo Man, could I have a few words? Who do you think is going to take freestyle? Fish. He's a fish guy. All right. It's because they taste really good, right? All right. The Shark Bait Hoo-Ha, we got it right there. Thank you.